Bonsoir, mes amis. Grüezi, meine Freunde. Hello, my friends. This is MCOC, the Lion Swallow-Key. Wow, I couldn't remember my greeting. Crazy, crazy. Oh, sorry, my hair is a complete mess. I just got to finish biking and jumped in the shower real quick before the stream. And yeah, just getting everything set up. Oh, I'm so tired. Just came back from about a 6.5 hour bike ride. Actually, probably about 6 hours, really. I got off work at 1500, and I was like, oh, so gorgeous. I just have to go for a bike ride. And just kept on getting more and more ambitious until it was like dark. And I was like, oh, God, I better get home. But boy, I've crushed myself. I'm so tired. And my butt hurts a fair bit too. But anyway, we have Judah in here saying ENZO. Hello, Judah. And then we have Abel, my new Abel. Let's see if we can do it. And I think that did it justice. Oh, my lungs feel strong after all this biking. Emo Enzo? Yeah, I guess so. You got black shirt, black shorts on, and black hair on. I always have black hair on, though. At the end of the war, I might, rank 2 a certain Rod. Nimrod? It must be who it is. Nice, Abel, nice. Omen with the Enzo. Hello, hello. And Jade of MCOC just said, Medusa is awesome. She does need to be awakened, though, because it gives her her Furies, which does her a lot more damage, and then on defense, her Furies, once she gets to 3, she gets the Living Strands, which can auto-block and parry the opponent, which is sick. Okay, we need to jump into Alliance Quest real quick. Let me get my game hooked up, reflected onto my computer. And PP97250, welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Wow, we won the war today. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. But she's a great champion, Jaden. I love her so much. Even now, I still think she's like one of the coolest champions in the game. She just is, her kit is really cool. The Armor Shatter, of course, she's amazing against robots. What if she can shut Penny Parker down? Maybe. You don't have too much time. Okay, Alliance Quest. Yeah, fine. Let me get my game on, reflected, so you can see it too. Hey, Wolf MCOC, good afternoon to you too. Welcome. By Football, 5-star skill awakening gem. Nick Fury and Nimrod going up, but one gets ISO. Aha, the old ISO dilemma that you always find yourself in. I have as little as ISO I think I've had in like years. I think I have maybe even under 1,000. I don't even know the last time I've had like under, like I used to have like 6,000, 7,000. I just haven't done any big crystal openings. Do have a nice crystal opening today though. So I bought that that one crystal a few days ago that has the chance of Spider 2099 in it. Bought both the Mythic version and the Cavalier Nexus versions. So let's see. Judah would have been proud of you. Was in Sim stream and he teased his next rank up. Immediately asked if he pulled Groot. Aha, nice. The Groot. It never gets old, Groot. Okay, join. Let's get this done. Battle group. Join. The third person in. Begin quest day 1. Let's do it. Hey, Mike Ill, what's going on, my friend? Hello, hello. And Omen says, yesterday I explored Act 5. Nice. And got a 6-star eye bomb. Oh, man. He is wonderful. Wonderful. That's amazing. I'm thinking of unlocking Suicides. He can go either way. You can play him with Suicides, and he's fine. To be honest, I feel he's actually a little better without Suicides. It sort of affects his healing because he gets the poisons on him with or without it. But without it, or maybe it doesn't matter. I think he still gets the poison, not the bonus, but detriment regardless of whether he's awakened or not. I mean, suicides or not. I don't know. Yeah, I definitely tend to like him a little more without suicides. Oh, I got hit there. So much for my great ability at dodging the SP1. Oh yeah, corrupted. No, I love holding block and then just going after him. SP1 for the win. Couple of little heals and done. Yeah, I mean, so if you're just unlocking him on suicides because of him, not necessary. Still perfectly good champion, even without it. And so, yeah, I think he's I'm trying to think if there's any reason why you'd want suicides on. I guess the only thing I can think of is he used to play What's Yours Is Mine, and when he has a poison on him, um, when he has a poison on him, when you block, it puts a weakness on them. So you get that automatically with suicides. If you don't have suicides, it takes you 10 hits before you put a poison on yourself. So that's like the only time I was like, well, suicides are really, really useful. But that's a very, very, very specific instance, and that was only in Alliance Quest. And I don't know if that node, I'm sure it exists somewhere, but it doesn't exist on any of my paths anymore. So, hey, up crew, guten Abend, Enzo. Yash, kinda. So here are the stories. So Tuesday, I warned you that I was going on a big bike ride. I went on a huge bike ride. I went up to Moose Alp, which is actually where the Tour de Suisse finishes today. Incredible ride, just unbelievable, but really far away, about 150 kilometers away. And then, okay, Judah, enjoy your lurking. And then, by the time I took the train back, and it was so late, such a long day, it was like 11 o'clock, so obviously I couldn't stream then. I was exhausted. And then on was the next day. The next day was Wednesday, and so it was date night, and so I didn't get back late until after that. So couldn't do it then. And then yesterday there was actually a function at my entreprise. Oh no, God, I forgot to hit. Lucky's only a 2-hit combo, and that went till super late too. And so yeah, it's just been bad timing. But to be honest, the hardest thing really is that the days are so long. Like even today, I left work, as I said, at 1500, right at 3 o'clock. It was on my bike, and it was just so beautiful and light so long. I just couldn't stop riding them. I get sort of like addicted to these killer long bike rides where I just can't stop. And so I just kept on going and going and going today. And finally, I was like, okay, I need to go back here because it's getting dark anyway. And I had like 2 big climbs to do, and my legs were pretty tired. And so I just like crawled my way up those because I was exhausted. And then it took me a lot longer to get back. I was thinking being back by 8, but that was definitely more. I was slower than I expected. Okay, Doc Ott, you're thinking about it a little more. Now it's time for Act 6. Yeah, man, I love Act 6. Still my favorite act in the game. I know it's been changed some, but still, I think it's great. I think Act 1 was okay. Not Act 1, yeah. Act 1 was okay. Nothing like outrageous, but still some cool and interesting fights in it. And Act 2 is, I think, just amazing. Everything about Act 2 I love. Every quest had something interesting in it. Oh, I just got hit again. Oh, no, why do I do so badly against him all the time? And then, of course, the champion and boss in Act 6 is unbelievable. And then Act 3 is okay. Nothing too special about that. Actually, that one's the most annoying because it has these weird boosts that stay in your inventory forever. And they're okay. They were a good idea that just didn't quite work. And then 4 is amazing. Grandmaster is still one of the coolest fights in the world. Okay, Alliance War victory. Hooray, hooray, hooray. I can't believe we won. So today when I woke up, we were behind 8-3, including a couple of double deaths. Well, 1 double death at least on Doom in my battle group. Let's see, I don't think I got any kills. No, 4. And then, day went by, I checked it. It was 8-8, but the problem was that they had died 4 times to one of our defenders, so it was really 8-7, so we were behind by 1, and it looked like they had the time advantage. And then I was sort of following chat. I actually wasn't looking at the game too much, but then at some point someone posted, we won. And so somehow we pulled it off, which is amazing. Amazing, just because I did not think we were going to. Okay, I need to do some event quest. Event quest completion. Okay, that's what we're going to work on tonight. Ooh, and completion's on. It's even better. It's like win-win. And so, yeah, amazing. And so let's take a look at where we are in the war standings. We're sort of like, probably sort of right in the middle of the 1 through 10 season. Rank 5. Yep, exactly. Right in the middle, in fact. That only goes up to 7. So actually, technically, we are, because 7 is 10, so we're at 8 right now. So 2 wars left, and so Yeah, I think we have to win one of these two to stay in sort of this highest bracket. This is master. This is the top 10 masters, not to be confused with the top 20 masters. The rewards aren't hugely different, but, any little bit helps. And so in this bracket here, 9,000 is good. I'll get me another tier 3 alpha, which would be great. Same with the 11,400, another tier 6 basic. I'm right on the edge, and then when EOP rewards come out, I'll have enough for my next rank 4. Like, so 40,000 is the same. The 6-star Nexus is the same, and the 3 tier 5 basic are the same. It's basically just the difference of the tier 4 rank material, but that's definitely something, without a doubt. You definitely want to do this. Oh, tea's so good, and I need it so badly. After this ride today, my body is just like, I drank a lot of water, but it was a hot day, and I can tell I'm more missing like the nutrients of the tea and sugar. Hey, Too Extreme, surfer sign to you, my friend. What's going on? So a week from this Friday, I'm actually going to go to Biarritz, which is a French ocean ville, and be there for a week. So you have me for one more week, and then I'm gone for a week, and soon after that I leave for the States. So the amount I would be streaming, unfortunately, it's going to be pretty sporadic for about a month. I still am I might try to see if I can't set up a way to stream as I travel. Yeah, I've tried it before. It's just hard, and yeah, I don't know. It's sometimes good to take a break from streaming, just because I'm with my family and doing things all the time, and so yeah, I don't know. I would say odds are I won't. I haven't the last couple of years that I went on vacation. Which state? So my mom and sisters live in a state called Virginia, which is it's on the east side of the United States, very much right in the middle. But we go to North Carolina and get a beach house there. And so the Outer Banks of North Carolina is a very popular beach destination, and we've gone there for about forever. So yeah, I always do that with my family. It's so nice. And then we actually invite like all my family. So my sister's husband, of course, comes, and my niece is there, and my aunts and my uncles, and then a whole bunch of other people who just are part of the family, or relatives or friends of relatives. And so yeah, it's a great time. So we get this giant house. It probably can hold I don't know, 20 people, and then it's great because that way I can see everyone at once. It's really, really nice. You're north of me. I'm in Florida. I've been in Florida once in my life. A long time ago, I was living in the States. I mean, this is when I was living in West Virginia growing up. My dad took me and my sister to, was it Disney World? I think we went to Disney World. And maybe we just went to the Epcot Center. I can't remember. Maybe we went to both. It's been a long time. But I think that's the only time I've ever been in Florida, and that's Orlando, which is, yeah, it was fine. I don't know, to be honest, I don't remember too much of it other than going to the Mickey Mouse Land, which was very fun, to be honest. I had a great time. Okay. Orion, let's see what we have here. Oh man, definitely suffering for some tiredness. As I said, trying to think, the bike ride wasn't terribly long today, about 100 kilometers, which is about 60 miles. But I went up one huge pass and one pretty good sized pass. Like one pass is probably close to 1,500 meters of climbing. That's about 5,000 feet of elevation gain, so it's a lot. Oh no, it was pretty hot today, but nothing compared to the States. Down the valley it might have been 30 degrees, which is 86. But I just took such a long ride, and it actually was evening by the time I was finishing it, and it felt pretty cold. I actually put on my lightweight jacket just because I was hot and sweaty. And ascending it, and it tops out about 1,800 meters was the top of the col I went over, and it's high enough where it's cold up there, and I was glad to have a little mini jacket. Okay, let's see. A-Force, New Avengers, Fantastic Four attackers gain tactical edge. Ooh, shall we go with a Fantastic Four? Let's see. Edit team. I love my Fantastic Fortune. 103 degrees. That's crazy. It's crazy. Was that like 42 degrees in Celsius? Out of control. It's too hot, my friend. Too hot. Haha, BWF. I knew you'd like that. Oh man, so hot, so sweaty. I mean, now my hair is big too. It's just like it just like collects in my hair and then it just drips down. It's like, you know, whatever. This main artery of hair right here is like it's just funneling water, sweat down as I ride. It's pretty disgusting, to be honest. But in the name of fun, I love bike riding so much, and I love huge bike rides more than anything else. Human Torch and Invisible Woman's the only one who's not very highly ranked. Is She-Hulk A-Force or one of these things? New Avengers? I think she's a New Avenger. Let's see if it's true. New Avenger is my guess. Answer is A-Force. Totally wrong, but it still works. So, man, I can't believe I wore today PWF. Whoa, so much, so crazy. I must say, when I got up this morning, I had two pretty hard fights. I had, on Path 7, I had Chavez and who was the other one? Can't remember now. My mind is so mushed. Who's the first one? Oh, Domino, who I always fear so much. And for a while I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't take him that seriously because we were down 8-3 at that point. I'd given up all hope. But then I was like, yeah, of course, we gotta go hard. And I didn't want to lose my streak. And so boosted big, put on, made sure my masteries were perfect, put on the little gray boost, and crushed those two fights. I mean, boy, She-Hulk, I had Wag, She-Hulk, and Reed on my team. It's just such a crazy team, so powerful. Just because you put on the Reed pre-fights, and then you also can get the Power Sting, which does significant damage. It is quite amazing. Yeah, nice. I know Hufflepuff's career. That's pretty cool. 44,444. I know. How would you say that in German? 44,444. That's how you'd say it. How was the domino fight? Yeah, I'll show you, my friend. Just wait right there. Don't move. Yeah, the domino fight went well. Let me just save this team real quick, and then pop in the video. Yeah, the domino fight was easy. And to be honest, it was just like a duel. I mean, that's all it was. So here it is. Fight. And so I have my 3 pre-fights on. I have big green boost and the medium orange and red. And I don't think I actually used any smaller boosts on this. And so my goal was just, obviously, she's lucky there. So I was just dealing with the lucky. And then I'm just trying to make sure I don't lose any of my debuffs. So I throw the SP1, refresh all the debuffs. Refresh them again, push her to the SP2. She's got the taunt on her. Like, I find Domino sometimes will not throw her specials, which is so annoying. So I threw the SP1 again, get the taunt on, just getting ready for. And I was always also trying to be really careful because I had Wags' guidance on. So I was just trying to be careful that the parry, actually sticks, because she has that, certain attacks, the parry doesn't stick. And so I was just trying to watch it, but with the Wags guidance on, you get so much time, you can easily see. And so, to be honest, it's just like a duel. So, she's not gaining any power because I have the attacker tactic on, so I don't gain any buffs anyway. And even if she did get power, I have like the petrified debuff on, and yeah, she's great at throwing her specials. And I'm just trying to time it just right because I want to finish with an SP1 in order to get a bunch of debuffs on, just so I have a lot of pre-fight options as needed. And so you have SP1 for the win, and that gave me 9 pre-fights. So yeah, that was that fight, to be honest, it was basically a duel. It was not hard at all. So no, I really enjoyed that fight. But again, my whole team was just stacked with everything on it. And so I had the Wags and the Reed and the She-Hulk. it was quite lovely, all the advantages I had. But yeah, just basically made it a simplistic fight. Same with the next one too, against Chavez too. Chavez was just as easy with She-Hulk instead. So good, so good. I really like both She-Hulk and Reed. He has the taunt. She has the furies that make them throw their specials, and so both of those I think can be ugly fights if they don't throw their specials. Especially Chavez, because You know, obviously her specials, her SP2, I'm always scared of it. I'm never quite sure when it goes unblockable. I know it's in like one of those zones, like the negative zone, it's unblockable. But, ooh, okay, speaking of Reed, let's use him. I almost thought about you putting suicides on PWF. I'm sort of curious what you think about that, because one, it helps him do damage, of course. I mean, you do a lot of specials, so you're probably going to lose about 20% of health in specials. But since you have 2 debuffs on you, I would have thought that it would help you evade, to be honest. Oops, just missed that. Because, I mean, if you have debuffs on you and he has debuffs on him, I feel like that, I should put pre-fights on. What was I thinking? I feel like that will help the evade. Oh. Of course, he got it. I think it decks most of it. But then on the other hand, I wasn't too sure if that was I didn't want to lose all that health from recoil, basically. Oops. Like you can see here. Doing terrible. Okay, let's shock him. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Boy, this fight's, I would say, not going great. Come on, 4%, 2%, 1%. Death, there it is. And then She-Hulk, she's another one, same thing. I sort of like her suicides on a little better, just because then, of course, she's poison immune, so that's a big piece of suicides that you don't have to worry about. The recoil was okay for her. So we wasn't throwing that many specials, but again, same thing, probably threw 3 specials at least, so that's still 15% of damage. I put an indestructible boost on against Chavez. Didn't really need it. Probably could have put on like the healing one to just deal with the recoil and the bleed damage right away. Hello, Protective Gray. What's going on, my friend? Oh, this tea is so good. So good. Oh, my poor body ravaged from a very hard bike ride. It needs this tea to like help it regain its strength. I see you lose a lot more health than just recoil with suicides and boosts. Willpower doesn't increase for the boost, but the suicide damage take does increase. Aha! That is very, very good to know. Okay. So it sounds like no suicides for those fights. Okay, good to know. I would definitely not use them. Yeah, I wanted to ask in chat, but then I just figured no suicides was the better way of going. I didn't realize that willpower doesn't increase for boost. Ah, very interesting. Ah, does willpower just give you your base healing back? Ah, very interesting. So it really, really gimps if you're using boost. Huh, that's absolutely fascinating. Never knew. I absolutely never knew. Now I know. I want to get my heat charges up. Oh, I always get to 19. I feel like always at 19. Finally at 20. Hooray, at 20. I have no idea how I gain tactical edge charges or anything like this. Probably should figure it out. Got a bunch of things up there that are counting down and triggering. Skip. Ooh, she's taking some fine damage. Look, 6-7 power stings. Oh my god. She had so many power stings, she would just absolutely exploded. And she'd thrown a special. Hey, Papo Mazes, what's going on? Hello, Enzo and Shot. The Shot, she was around a minute ago. I'm not sure. The hot days are not great because she has this big fur coat on, so she spends most of her day like lying in the coolest shadows she can find. Oh, there's a moth in here. Yikes. Speaking of cats, I need her to come eat this moth. She was a pretty good mother, but I need her here to see it. Okay, got Hercules. Let's go with the little thing. Hey, Mr. Samuelson! Game CP broken so bad. Oh no, is that A2? Is that Australian $3 US? Thank you, Mr. Samuelson. I appreciate you are the bestie du jour. Yeah, I don't know. I tend to be really optimistic, Mr. Samuelson, so you'll go get a very optimistic, skewed perspective of the game. I still think the game is super fun, and I haven't felt the things affect. They've never really feel to affect me. One, I have a pretty new iPad I play on, and two, I have a great Swiss internet. And so I think those two things have done well. I mean, even when there's been like bugs and things, I don't know. For the most part, I would say most of the time it doesn't affect me. I mean, certainly there are times when there's things wrong with the game that do affect me and that it's absolutely annoying. I'm like, wow, how can this game not work well? I mean, you think it's such a big money-making game that they would be able to like really like keep it finely tuned. But those moments are rare. I would say, like 3 times a year I feel that. maybe less. And so, but again, I tend to be a super optimistic person, and so I'm like the anti-KT1 in many ways. Yeah, Papa Mages, the last 3 days I did not. So Tuesday I warned everyone I did a huge bike ride. I took the day off from work because it's just such a perfect day, and biked up to Moose Alp where the Tour de Suisse finishes today. Huge ride, over 150 kilometers. That's what is that in American miles? Like 87 American miles if you're in America. And a huge climb to get up to Moose Alp. It's above 2,000 meters, and 2,000 meters is about what's that? 7,000 US feet. So it's high. It's definitely up there in elevation. And so yeah, that was a big day, and I didn't get back here. I finished my ride like at 8 o'clock and got on a train, and then by the time I got home, I mean, it was pretty out of the way place, so the trains were a little bit obscure, and so yeah, so that was Tuesday. Didn't get back home till 11. Wednesday, whoa, he's still alive. I forgot because I'm immortal, because I should have remembered that. Wednesday was date night. I went out on a date with my lady, and so did not get back till late from that. Yesterday, there was just a big dinner at my entreprise, and so I went to that, and that finished late. And the day I almost didn't make it too. I left work at 3 and biked a huge bike ride. I was basically out for over 6 hours and just got back right at streaming time. And boy, I'm dead. My legs are just dead. My butt hurts, but it's so much fun and it's so beautiful. And so yeah. Let's see. Buddy Lee, what's going on, my friend? Saint Enzo. Hello, my friend. Hello. Wow, what a war today, Buddy Lee. When I woke up this morning, we're behind 8-3. I was like, oh, we've lost it. And then in the afternoon, I looked, and it was 8-8. But then you'd had those 4 deaths on the Kitty Pride, so it was really 7-8. So you're still in the lead. I was like, oh no. And then I didn't really see what happened at the end, but somewhere I was reading chat. I was in the middle of my bike ride. I just stopped for a rest and was looking at chat, and they said, oh, we won. So, wow, what a crazy war. It just goes to show, this is actually the second war where this has happened, because we play so quick at the beginning, like usually by the time I wake up, which is, 6, 7 in the morning, which is probably like midnight. It's only like 2100 your time. We're usually like at 140 fights complete. And so we basically have completed our war with, there's always a few fights left. I think it's PWF who's always holding us up from completion. And so you have a pretty good idea where we stand. And, the last couple of wars we've been at like 2 and 3 deaths. And today we're at 8. And so I was like, whoa, okay, that's the end of this war. But I have 2 fights left, and I said, you never know. And so I made sure I prepared, dueled, boosted, everything I needed to do, and got those 2 fights. I would actually end up being incredibly easy. They were a little bit scary. Domino always scares me, but they were easy fights, and yeah, and then so that's it. Hey, Mr. Samuelson. Oh man, another 3 Australian dollars. I wish I have a dodgy iPad, and yeah, I always wonder if that can be the reason. I mean, yeah, I must say I'm very lucky because this iPad I bought new last summer. It's one of the like super nice ones, the Pro Deluxe 2000, whatever it is. It's great. But thank you again for the 3 Australian dollars. I think that's what they are. And you are now ×2. You're bestie twice. And so double bestie is amazing. Yeah, I mean, of course, the game is very, I think, dependent on these things as an online game, both the device and the and the internet. Yeah, today I was bike riding this one place where Switzerland has amazing cell coverage. I mean, like 99% of the places have cell coverage, but happened to be in this one small valley where I had one bar. It's like, oh, let's go see what's happening on MCOC. And so I loaded it, and like 5 minutes later, the game was still loading. I was like, well, I guess we won't be checking it. So no, that was definitely a case where performance was 100% directly related to quality of internet. This tea is saving my life. Let's see. Bestie! Yo! Hey, Messiah66, great to see you, my friend. So happy you're here tonight. Wow, so much cycling. I've been busy with work too. Have you ever been to Mallorca cycling? I have. So I used to be a pretty big racer. It's actually a really funny story that Messiah is in here. So I was actually, this is maybe 2016, maybe even 2015. I was in an alliance with Messiah. This was a long time ago, before I was basically nothing. I really was nothing. I was just like a small player of like 1 in a million players. And I was in Mallorca, and there was a half Ironman there. And so I remember doing my Alliance Quest fight. What does it take me? It takes me about 5 hours and 30 minutes to do a half Ironman. Half Ironman is about 2 kilometers swim. Is it a 90 kilometer bike and a half marathon, 21 kilometer run? And so I'm gonna try to think that. So the swim usually takes me about 45 minutes. The bike usually takes me like 2:30, 2:45, and then the run. Can't remember. Like, I actually can't remember what the run took me. I know what my good half marathon times are, but I can't remember what my half Ironman is. But anyway, so I had put my, so I played as much as I could. Put my phone in my my checkout bag that you get at the end of the race. Stowed that, and I remember, and I was doing that, and then I was like, got back, finished the race, everything. It's like, oh yeah, I can get my phone now, and like go join Alliance Quest, because I knew I was late. And then, but the problem was like they didn't open like your stuff until later for some reason. I had to like sit there for 2 hours. Imagine like sitting for 2 hours without your phone. I was exhausted too, because I'd raced pretty hard, and I was just like lying there, like right next to the checkout counter. I was like, please, and I go, not till 1500. And I was like, no, why? And so yeah, and so then I remember getting on, and I think I was in trouble with Messiah. He's like, where are you? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I think he even remembers it, which is crazy. But yeah, it's the only time I've been to Mallorca and cycled, and it was beautiful. The 90 kilometer course we did. So I can't remember what the name of so I flew into the big city, and then we drove to the other side of the island, and that's where the race was. Maybe that's the main place anyway, but yeah, Mallorca was a pretty cool place. Filled with Germans, that's for sure. I think I heard more German than I did English. Messiah with the $5. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Nice. We got a double bestie du jour. Thank you, my friend. You and Samuelson are making me rich beyond my wildest dreams. And Messiah. Let's see if we can fit it in here. Around to my roots. Did Messiah 66. Yeah, I think that fits. But thank you so much. Let's see. 28 degrees, very hot. Yeah, it was 30 down the valley. It was definitely warm. Definitely warm. The new energy refresh bug is very annoying. Where did that come from? Papa Mages, that happened to me once, and I was like, whoa, what's going on? But it hasn't happened to me since. Maybe it'll happen again tonight, since we're on this. When did you did the iron? Oh, exactly, Messiah. Yep, I remember that. I remember, because I think I was in trouble. I was like, I think if I could have gotten on right as I had finished my race, it would have been okay, but having to wait that extra 2 hours. And there were so many links back then. Oh my God, there's like 1,000 links. And so it's like, you had to go, then someone else had to go, then you had to go, and then someone else had to go. I mean, literally, I felt like, I don't know how I survived the MCOC of those days, to be honest. It definitely was crazy how much you had to be hooked in the game. Like today, I mean, I literally feel like my Alliance Quest is totally independent. I mean, not really. I feel like there's like 2 or 3 times I have to be good. Not even that. 2 times. Like right at the beginning, I have to start quickly just to get the path done for Carl. And then right when I wake up, not even right when I wake up, but it's nice for me to sort of zoom through my second path and get enough energy to get on the section 3 to start clearing out ahead of time. But yeah, it's such a different game now as far as Alliance Quest commitment and war commitment. Meta 4S with the ENZO. Hello, hello, Meta. So good to see you. Hope all is well with you in the metaverse. Yeah, Korg. I guess we'll use Invisible One. That's hey, you two user, my liege. Oh, I must say, you will be happy to know in Switzerland we are so anti-royalty. Like we just don't have any, and nor like we're even anti like any type of like celebration of the individual. I think like Roger Federer might be the only person we've ever like celebrated as an individual, and even that's yeah, sort of like I think the outside world does it more than we do, but yeah, it's like you can't even like get any notoriety in Swiss. And so yeah, certainly we're way down on anything monarchical. I guess that's a word, but I appreciate the sentiment. Okay, SP2, big SP2. Wow, how come I've lost so much health? Where did all my health go? What's happened to it? Ooh, I love that huge power sting. 14k, so nice. Ooh, I parried him. What do you know? Big special time. Love it when you call me big special. Oh no, I got hits. What? Let's see. But a half Iron Man is more important than AQ? Yeah, it is. But I was trying to be a good Alliance member. I really wanted to be a good Alliance member. And so, got the banhammer ready for when Mr. Oh, nice. Thank you, Metaphorus. Thank you. I'm willing to yelling at you because I remember, Messiah. I remember once the Alliance broke up, you're like, Enzo, he's a great guy and a good player, but he's okay with AQ. That was your assessment of me, and it was absolutely fair. Iron Man only starts and ends in Alcudia, the old Roman capital of Mallorca. Yeah, must be it, Papa Mages. I can't 100% remember, to be honest. It's the one, it was on the north part of the island. That's all I remember. It was about an hour ride, maybe not even that long, maybe about a 30-minute ride from where the airport was. Just like, yeah, around the side, but yeah, I'm sure that was it. Boris Lasha, Enzo, hello. Gotta go. Oh, no worries. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. Thank you for the light. Can't wait for Battlegrounds to come back so you and I can battle it out for supremacy of the shop world. Hey, Masters of Devil Gaming. I've started the live streaming. Nice. That's awesome. So good, the live stream. I love it so much. It is so much fun. Yeah, enjoy it, my friend. Have a good time. Yeah, I hope I get to see you on. I always like take a look at it. I'm not great about joining in streams. Well, actually, that's not true. I'm reasonable about joining in streams, but I'm not great about participating in them just because it's usually like sometimes be in the afternoon, like working on some emails and just have a stream on in the background and things like that. But let's just throw a bunch of these on. Why not? It wasn't like you couldn't do it. The time back then was, yeah, I know. It was, I mean, the commitment to Alliance Quest was so crazy. And I think the alliance I was in with you was more North American based. And that was definitely difficult because, of course, my schedule is so much different from everyone else's. Now I feel like just in general, the Alliance quests are much more friendly to different what you call it, different what am I trying to say? He shrugged off. Oh, that's dumb. He shrugged off all my pre-fights because I'm an idiot. Yeah, so dumb. I'm so dumb. Why'd I be so dumb? Okay, let's get them all shrugged off again. You know how he's up to like 20. He's had like so many rock stacks here. Oh no, I was so good at dodging it. Why have I gotten so bad at dodging all of a sudden? Okay, let's get rid of all these rock stacks. Oh no, he's about to die. Don't die. Please don't die. So luckily I have 1 million. Shield shattered. Oh, shouldn't have thrown that. That's all right. Shield shattered. Okay, at least I have a bunch of more of these. Let's see. Yeah, you and Chris were the in. ENZO. Oh no, Julian, you got intercepted, my friend. Yeah, it would have been bet quite a bit that we won this war and was very shocked when I checked the score in the morning. Also, some deaths came from my very solid players, making it more shocking. Yeah, that's the nature of war, though, Buddy Lee. I mean, we certainly have had like good wars and bad wars, and I think every alliance suffers through that, except maybe the absolute top, but even those do too. Just because, yeah, I mean, you know, it's such a, I mean, it's a long season. It's a month long, and, you know, to have 30 players play well 12 times over a month is a pretty big ask. And so, yeah, sometimes you're going to have those. Yeah, but there's that one node, your Kitty Pride, I don't know what battle group it was. It wasn't mine, so it was either 1 or 2 that you had 4 deaths on. I think you went in twice with Nimrod. Someone went in twice with Nimrod, then once with, because we were communicating with someone in DSVG. Was it Nimrod twice, and then Silver Centurion, and then who was the last one? It was APOC. And so each 2 for Nimrod, 1 for Silver, 1 for APOC, and then finally APOC got her a second time. But that was pretty crazy. Only 2 non-US is bad. Yes. Oh, getting the band back together. Hooray! Hooray! It's a secret. Okay. Your secret shall be safe with me, but I'll happily join your alliance when you get it set up. Oh no, buddy! It's true. It's true. They should have won that war. Yeah, no doubt. They definitely had. Yeah, I feel like they had just a really tough time with some nodes. I mean, the Nimrod, to be honest, I feel like should have done it. Let's see. AW commitment was so intense back then. I know. Oh, like it was actually good. I was in J11 at the time because we were all European, or most of us were in European, and it was just so much better. My favorite moment in J11 though was when we were trying to get something done, and there was a link fight, and it was mostly Italians, a lot of Italians, not mostly, probably like 50% Italians, and one of them was eating, and they were like, please, can you, I think it's somebody from the US or maybe non-Italian, is like, please, like, can you just make this move and do this fight? And the person's like, no, I'm eating. And they don't understand, like in Italy, you just don't mess with eating at all. It's like, when it's time to eat, it's soupe, it's dinner time, then you are eating. And that's it. It's no playing games, no anything. And it's usually long too, I would say. Like if you have a meal that's less than an hour long, I mean, that's like the absolute minimum. That'd be unheard of. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, me too, Papa Major, so much more. Hey, Chilian, what's going on? Yes, totally fine. So Tuesday was a huge bike ride, 150 kilometers. Finished my bike ride at 8:30. By the time I got on the trains and came back, it was almost 11. No, it was 10:30. I got back to my village at 22:30. And so, yeah, that was no streaming then. And then Wednesday was date night. I was trying to hurry my date up as quickly as I can. I went out with Jay, and I was like, no, not really. I was actually super good. Like sometimes, like, you know, I feel like streaming can take hold of me, and I like, you know, don't do things in life just because I'd rather be streaming, which is how much I love streaming. But at that time, I was like really good. I was like, you know, however long this is going to go, it's great. And so didn't get back till pretty late that night. And then after that, yesterday I had a function at my entreprise. It was okay. I'm not a very social person at all. That's why I like streaming so much. I get to be social with all of you and not have to like, I'm such an introvert. But to be honest, it was pretty fun. There was a band, and it was like drinks first, and then a nice little buffet meal. And then yeah, a bunch of people started dancing, and like all my colleagues, they were like, come dance with us. And I was like, no, but they made me. It was actually pretty fun, I must say. I'm a terrible dancer, and I'm extremely embarrassed by my dancing, but I had a great time. So that was yesterday. But there it is. Haven't done war in 4 years? Wow. Remember what I told Enzo? I think about it. Band back together? I know. Yeah, I remember. Yes, I definitely remember what you told me. But I'm trying to honor your confidentiality too, because you don't want people to know that you're about to start up in an alliance. Time to go to the barbershop. I know. So yes, here my motto in life has always been haircut every 6 months. My last haircut was in January, so January, February, March, April, May, June. So I can't decide if June is when I need to get my hair cut, or is it July? And so that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. And so, okay, let's see if we can bait out his special. throw it, so I can refresh my Fury. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a good She-Hulk. Oh no, it didn't work. She-Hulk style did not work. 2, 3, 4. Okay, bait out. No, baits. Please throw your special. Yeah, I lost 1 Fury. 3, 4. Bait out special. Bait out special. I should be throwing them like crazy. There's 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should have gone for 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is MSD style. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look how many Furies I built up. 2, 3, 4. Okay, bait out. Yep. See, if you can play like this, She-Hulk's crazy good, crazy good. That's exactly the way you want to play. Oh, thank you, Mr. Samuelson. Thank you. I appreciate you. Another 3. You're triple bestie du jour. Yeah, that's sort of my modus operandi is just I'm naturally a super happy, super fun. I don't know, super positive person. Always try to like think about the best things in life. And so, yeah, I want my streams to be like that too. But thank you for the 3 times now Australian $3, man. I appreciate it so much. I'm going to buy many good things with all this money. You should try War again. It's a nice challenge now. Yeah, it's so much better now. So much better. Hey, Sweeto, what's going on? Good war today, my friend. Oh, yeah, to be honest, you deserve the victory. But yeah, it happens. It's just the way it is in war. It's like there's the life of war is that sometimes we've done that. I feel like we're usually the ones who like end up doing that where, like we have a nice advantage and somehow we throw it away. We've definitely had a couple of like poor season ending. That seems like the last couple of wars in our season can be like exactly those type of wars where we should win them and then we don't, and we're like, but man, it just keeps what do you call it? It's just, yeah, as I said, having 30 people play well all the time is just, yeah, I mean, it's impossible. So yeah, you have wars like this. How do we know it's the real Sweeta? I'm sure it is. Been playing around with Icarus and figured out how to get insane damage from him. Keep on doing SP2 to get a ton of incinerates and SP3. Yes, that is the way. I can't remember, why do you use this SP1? I thought there was a reason too. You might throw an SP1 in there here and there, but maybe I'm just making that up. Real Sweeta confirmed. You didn't deserve the victory. We choked hard. Well, fine. Yep. But yes, I always love playing alliances where I know people, and so knowing you and Buddy Lee, and of course Minash is in there, and a few other people I feel like I know in there. And so it's always fun. Always makes them more fun when you just have some connections with people. Oh, I missed her. Who was so lucky? So lucky being absolutely beaten. But where does that put you in the season? I should have looked and seen. Because we're very solid. We're like, no, we're not very solid. I think we're number 8 now in the Masters top bracket. And so I think we need to win one. We need to win one of our last 2, and I think we've been there. Same to you, my friend. Same to you. I just want to see where DSVG is right now. Where are you? Fight. Let's see what you have to do for your last 2 wars. Season, leaderboard, and are you in here with us? I don't think so. I just looked at this. Why did I hit that button? No, you're not in this. Masters. Oh, there you are. Wow, you're really, really close. Jeez. Yeah, that's a scary place to be, because basically it's almost like you have to win both your next wars to get into the top 10 bracket. And so much pressure. What I feel like always happens on the last wars that they put the 2 people together. So like we would go against like TCN or HCMA or Legion. So we always play someone really close to us. And I wouldn't be surprised with this. Actually, I sort of feel this war. I feel like we're gonna get GT40. I feel like this is our time. Have we had to play a really hard alliance? I think we have had one. D69, we used to always crush them, but they're doing really well now. I can't remember if we've played them. Let's take a look at history real quick. Who we played this season? So we played DSVG, Salty, we lost Jedi. We barely lost him too. Was it 3-1? I think. Yeah, 3-1. And I think one of our deaths was at the end after we knew we'd lost too. And attacker kills, defender kills, 149. Oh, that's right. Did we only have... Yeah, I think we made a mistake on diversity in that one too, so it was already looking bad. Savage Squad, we win. Their opponent who's beat us a lot. This one we really should have won. This was our sort of bad war. NFT, New Nation, of course, is great. Lost to them. I mean, that's the difference between Made in Brazil, Toxic and Nullify. They're also top 10 alliances. This is always the challenge. Like if you want to be in the top 3, we'd have to win either New Nations or Jedi. I don't think we have to win both, but we definitely have to win one or the other. That is the... yeah, that's definitely... Like, you need to have that signature win, and sometimes 2 of them in a season to get top 3. Groot underrated. Oh no, Groot is OP. You had negative 99.9% attack rating on special 2. Does he have so bad? Wow, OP ability. He's far worse than people give him credit. That's what I believe. Oh, nice, Papa Mage. Okay, off to dinner. I saw your comment about Italians and dinner. Yes, absolutely. Do not mess with them in dinner. That is it's one of those like sins against humanity, crimes against humanity. Okay, more tea is what we need before we take on this guy. I have no idea what he needs, what he does. I know what he does. I have no idea what all of his special nodes are. These special nodes are always crazy. Lots of sweet love from Mike Ill in Daily One, as well as should be a fellow Europeaner. No, what am I saying? Fellow European, and also easily confused as a Swiss. So every time I go back to the States, Sweden, everyone's always like, "How's Sweden?" I'm like, I live in Switzerland. So they always confuse the two. You're Swedish, aren't you? I was like, no, I'm Swiss. One of the many joys of being in the States is having them confuse that. And then I always say, you're from Texas, aren't you? They're like, no. Though every now and then they are from Texas, and they're like, oh, you're right. I feel like, I don't know. I haven't decided what state is the worst state. I mean, so I was born and raised in a state called West Virginia, which has a terrible reputation. It's just a state that's poor and has always had like low educational scores and things like that. But I'm very proud of growing up in that state just because I love it so much. I had such a great childhood there. That is such a great part of my memory. And so, whew, look at that power sting, 10K. So yeah, I tend not to worry about it's the perception of it, but yeah, I guess it's the same. Like I guess I could use that as like what you call it, as a what am I trying to say? Like my insult, I could say, oh, you were from West Virginia, but so few people from West Virginia that I don't know. It's like people definitely confuse you with Texas. I mean, to be honest, like when I tell people I'm half American, they're always like, are you from Texas? I'm like, no, I always feel insulted because I think every American's from Texas. I mean, we do have a lot of people in the, I guess, working for the pharmaceutical. We also have a lot of the oil company execs over here too. And so, yeah, technically I'm European. I'm in England. You know, Mike Ill, the people from Britain I talk tend to tell me the opposite. They tend to say that England is its own unique thing, but maybe it's just the people I hang out with. They're like, yeah, we're not really European. I'm like, okay. So, but yeah. Hey, Andy Beckett, what's going on, my friend? Champion is OP, confirmed. Is he? He is a champion I've not really ever enjoyed playing, to be honest. I never really found my love for him. It just doesn't seem to quite do it. As far as like having a fun playstyle or big damage or anything useful. I mean, he gets unstoppables every now and then, and some okay healing. So those things are always reasonably good things, but nothing like too extreme. Like too extreme. Hey, Farouk75, to you. And no worries. Is that you too? Hello, my friend. Welcome to the chat tonight. Hey, Jason Dean, trying growing up outside Detroit. That's way worse than West Virginia. I'm sure it is. I mean, to be honest, for as much criticism as I've heard about West Virginia, I loved it. I loved it so much. I mean, after school, I'd go run and go to the forests and play, and I had such a fun time. I just would play in the forest, and it was great. It was like a small little village, in the Appalachian Mountains, and it was just so nice, so nice. It was just like, yeah, I thought it was the best ever. And then when I started rock climbing, there were two amazing rock climbing places there. New River Gorge and Seneca Rocks, which had incredible rock climbing, both relatively close to where I lived, and loved rock climbing so much. And so yeah, I mean, as I said, yeah, I had an amazing time. So anytime people say anything, and the school I went to was crazy. So my father, he's the Swiss side of me, was a government scientist. He worked for the American government, and they had like a secret base in West Virginia. Well, I guess it wasn't really secret. They had a base in West Virginia, and he was one of so maybe this village had about 300 people in it. It was really small, but like 100 of them were like these government scientists who were all super, super smart. And so here, my little primary school in West Virginia had all these scientists, children in it. And I mean, just by osmosis, I mean, we were all fairly clever. And so it was a pretty crazy place to grow up. And then we had the local kids, whose parents were like, they were hunters. And I remember one of my best friends, his dad was like a tanner. I think that's the right word. He made leather products out of deer. I don't know if they call that leather, deer skin. He had all sorts of, I remember getting a pair of deer skin mittens from him. Oh my God. They were the coolest mittens ever. And so I was like best friends with him. I mean, but he was a very like real local West Virginia. I mean, like my parents obviously were not born and raised there, but we all got along great. I mean, it was so much fun. Like the integration between these like crazy like scientists from all over the world. Like we had Russian scientists, we had Italian, we had French. I mean, it's a very like crazy little place to grow up, and loved it so much. It's the greatest thing ever. Samuelson, West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Oh, I love that song. Every time we arrived in West Virginia, like we'd go drive someplace and we came back, we crossed the border, my family always sang that in the car. Take me home, country roads, to the place. I've joked to him mid-song. I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country roads. Oh, I mean, that song is like part of my vivid childhood memory. That's the state song of West Virginia. Always drew and droid. Yeah, exactly. Puba Chalupa. It's just, I mean, to be fair, like the village we lived in, like we had to drive once a week over this like brutal mountain to go shopping in a bigger ville, and so that was pretty like I didn't look forward to that, to be honest. Like once a week we'd pile in. We had a little VW Bug that my parents had been living in the Netherlands, and they brought their VW Bug over. This was like in the late 60s. And so we'd all pile in this little VW Bug and drive over the mountains and then go get food for the week and then drive back. So it's pretty crazy. Let's see. Champion may be OP in Sweetest hands, but Nightcrawler, I know. I love that you're a Nightcrawler aficionado. It's amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's get back to business here. Let's see. Got a 6-star Icarus. Oh my God, Farouk, that's awesome. Someone else. I think it's Mike Ill. Oh, yep, it is Mike who just got him. He is such a great champion. Oh my God, he's like one of those champions. It's just, I don't think he does anything too exceptional. He's a little like funky to play, but he is super, super fun. That is just awesome. Sweeta has crazy videos with him. Yeah, of course Sweeta does. Sweeta he's the one who can make some really incredible champions look great. I loved using Kamala Khan and Sweeta's honor in one of the Karinas Challenge. Engler is Germanic, therefore European. Yeah, I know you two use. I mean, I think you can easily make an argument for it, but yeah, as I said, just the British friends I talked to, like, I don't know. They just consider European like the non-British part, but yeah, technically it is. Icarus is fun. Yeah, he's so cool, Farouk. We'll watch some videos on him. He has a very interesting play style. Definitely takes a little bit of doing. Hey, Hadrian Grant. America's a mess. Europe is better. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, but I mean, I have such allegiance to both places. I mean, as I said, my mom and sister lives in the United States, and of course I grew up there, and as much as I just got hit very hard. Love Switzerland. I also just have a huge soft spot for my childhood in the States too. So yeah, I try to find the good in both. I will tell you what the States has, which you don't realize if you live there. The cheapest things ever. Oh my God, what's happened to me? This is like the worst fighting ever. Every time I go to the States, I buy so much, so much stuff. It is so cheap. I mean, you can't believe how cheap it is compared to Europe, especially Switzerland. I mean, we're already like off the charts as far as prices go. And so yeah, it's so great to get to go there. So I can get all my 20 charges here. Nope, I didn't get hit a lot. Oh, I got my 20 charges. I also paid the price by getting hit many times. And so, man, you can't beat the United States for cheap goods, which is great. If you go home, all I do is I bring a giant, whoa, I just filled in. Giant bag with me. It's empty, and I filled up with stuff. Fill it up. Oh, man, Mr. Samuelson, thank you. John Denver for the win. It is, I know. That song is so good. So good. As I said, I've sung it too many times to even consider. Times 4 for you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, man. Katzo is going to dine well tomorrow. This might all go into the Katzo Fund. That's the name of my cat. Sweden makes bad champions good. He is amazing. Buffzo, Sage, nice. I guess I am. I feel like I'm more tired Zoe right now. Can you check line? Happy times. Ooh, I would love to check line. Am I allowed to show this to everyone here? Let's go take a quick peek at line. Oops, you can see the mighty Katzo. There she is, stalking her prey, which is me. We'll see if she comes up here and tries to eat me. Come here, Katzo. Oh, no. Oh, no, she's attacking I don't know what she's attacking. Something on the ground. Looks like, it's a pen cap. Where's the moth? She is on moth duty. Her job is to take care of any moths that are flying in. The Swiss don't believe it screens at all, and so we have no screens. So that means I just get bugs in here all night long. Let's see, Sedge. Okay, we'll go show this. I assume you don't mind. Okay, so you completed No Tomorrow. Ooh, is that your first run through Act 7 completion? Nice. Look at all those great rewards. 2 to 3, 1 to 2. Ooh, and you pulled an Iron Man. Nice, I guess. I feel like you like Iron Man. And oh, you awaken your Domino. Domino, still to this day, she's like one of the defenders I fear the most, and she's so much fun. She's just a cool, fun, quirky champion, and she's really stood the test of time. But well done. And oh, you got Angela. Oh man, Angela's amazing, man. She does need to be awakened, but you'll get that. Oh, so good. Wow, Sedge. Wow. Aside from the Iron Man, it's 2 out of 3 were amazing. Or is there one more? Was it? Yep, 2 out of 3. Unbelievable. Nice, my friend. Nice. That's so good. Okay. The Domino is really cool. You should rank her up. Oh my God, Katzo is loving this pen cap. Oh, nope, she bored. Got bored of it. She was loving it. Let's see. I may have a lot of family in the States, but I think Americans are losing their mind. Yeah, I think that sometimes too, to be honest. That fight was so much fun. I like that fight too. Of like the boss fights, I think it's still like sort of. I'll be honest. It was just a touch too easy. It wasn't super easy. I don't think I ever one-shotted it. Maybe I did. But I never felt stressed like I did with some of the other fights. Like I was like, oh, I might not finish this, or whoa, it might take me 100 revives. But it was cool. I love Kabam that they do these interesting things with fight, and it's sort of fun having a fight that was like reasonable, that wasn't too out of control, and so yeah. I feel like I should restart this path because I already have the champion in. Oh my God, Katsu, she's going absolutely crazy. Oh my God, I wish I could show her. She's in full on attack mode, like savage attack mode. Well, it's pen cap. it's definitely wronged her in some way. Ooh, Mutant Awaken Gem. There's always like a million good mutants to use it on. Katso, why are you so angry at this pen cap? She does not tell me. Omega Red, nice. Do you have him already, or do you need to, or you need to pull him and then awaken him? It's a great awakening and a great use of 6 stones, obviously. Oh man, Katso, she is having the best time of her life. The tea is now very unwarm, but still tastes great. Okay, so we used Human Torch, and that was terrible. Oh, you have him, nice. Oh man, He is absolutely worth that awakened gem. So much fun. Why did I heavy? Ooh, I love the double, what you call it, get. That's always good times. Oh, whew, I thought I got hit again. Just barely escaped it. I have no idea. I got 7 Furies. I get those. Oh, those might be just my my Furies from having fall off my my things. Whatever the things are. Okay, so we'll go parry him. We'll go heavy. Then we'll go special, and then we'll go be unblockable. You got SIGs for him? Ooh. Yeah, I bet. Well, you will, because you get a lot of SIGs from if you like completing X7. Okay, fine. Got protection on. I would do nothing. Got unblockable. And we'll just go in and get more unblockable. I love this mode. You just get crazy, good damage from your protection, or good damage protection from your protection. I feel like I'm repeating words way too much. Okay. Recoil's off. Oh, no, not recoil. Reverberates off. Cannonball. There it is. Not nearly enough, but they will come with time. Yes. It's nice to have someone to invest them in too. Like, I sometimes worry that I just hold things forever. I'm like, well, if I never use it, like, what's the point of like hoarding it? I mean, it's just like, or even having it. So I'm definitely of the thought. I mean, I don't want to be like wasteful, but I also want to be able to like, I also don't want to hold things on forever and just never use them. So I tend to use things more than not. Ooh, interesting. A persistent charge? Yes. That would be cool. If you could start with like 5 rock stacks, 10 rock stacks, however many you finish with. A very good idea. Seems like every other Fantastic Four member has it, so why shouldn't he? He's the one with the chance to dream about awakening. Oh, nice. Using Colossus so much and Awaken Omega Red will make it much more complete. Ooh, yeah, that's such a great tandem. Very, very good together. Okay, let's throw all these on. See if we can keep all this style. Oh, the bike ride's catching up with me. It's like, sleep, Enzo, sleep. Tomorrow's Saturday. Hooray. I might go down to Lake Geneva. So my friend lent me this inflatable paddleboard, which I was so excited. So this is part of the Wednesday story. And so I met with Jay. I was like, let's go paddleboarding. So we met up at the lake, which is easy because she lives down. She's become a lake person now. And so yeah, I got set it all up and we're just having a great time on it. And it has this like what do you call it? This collapsible carbon fiber paddle. Not collapsible, it's like a section. It's 2 sections. And so there's 2 sections, and then you sort of like snap it together. And I was like, oh yeah, let's go for like super fast. I was like, started paddling really hard and snapped. And I just like snapped it. And so I was like, oh no. So I took my friend's really nice inflatable paddleboard, stand-up paddleboard, and snapped it. Stand-up paddleboard's awesome, by the way. So much fun on Lake Geneva. If you're ever here in Switzerland, absolutely paddle around Lake Geneva. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. And so, yep. So now tomorrow, I think I'm gonna go down and buy a new paddle, and then go on the lake again and see if I can't snap this one. So I'm gonna keep on snapping them. I'm gonna get a better one. That carbon fiber one just couldn't handle the strength of Enzo, which apparently is a lot. Here's the question: should I take Ultron or Nimrod to rank 3? Both are unawakened. Ooh, I would just say Nimrod. Nimrod is so powerful. I mean, he really is. And so much more of a newer champion. I mean, I know Ultron got a nice buff and definitely is much better, but I think Ultron got a nice buff and is much better, but Nimrod is far superior. I would definitely go with Nimrod. Hold on to things a lot, but man, I have 6-star generics. I just can't boil the tree on using it. It's hard. It's hard. Nimgod, yes, just like Messiah. That's why I'm at. Hey, Free Fire Willie, what's up? Hello, my Jamaican friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One of my favorite, I'm sure it's just the name of it. I'm sure it has nothing to do with Jamaica, but I love ginger beers more than anything else in the world. We finally got a brand in Switzerland. It's okay, but I think it's called Jamaican. It's a type of ginger beer. It's so good. I remember in the States having it all the time. Oh, someone asked me SIGs for Hyperion. Sorry, whoever you are who asked me this question. Hyperion SIG 20 is all he needs. It's like his ability goes from like, I think at SIG 1 it's 60%. At SIG 20 it's 70% increased duration. And then for another 180 SIGs you get like 75% or 75%. It's ridiculous. I mean, the scaling is the absolute silliest ever in the game. And so for Hyperion, Sig 20 is only enough. And that's it. Like, no more. You absolutely don't want to put any more in him. He's not a prestige champion, so yeah. Yep, there it is. Adrian Grant confirms. Everyone confirms. Okay. Let's see if we can deal with his power gain. That would be nice. That way he won't gain so much power, and we don't have to worry about getting socked in the face with an SP3. The hotfix is not available for Android. Oh no, Free Fire Willy, that is annoying. Someone else was asking me about the game today, and I said, for me the game runs great, but again, I have a very new, modern iPad. But yeah, that's not good. No good. I got to get that working for you, my friend. We need you in the game. Look at his power gain. Ha ha ha. I get so paranoid that his gonna fall off. His debuffs are always heavy. Okay, good. Ooh, that's a huge power drain. Okay, so it's SP1. Refresh everything. We want to get to an SP2 to be honest. Oh, good. I love it when I can make him throw his specials because then I get one of those like, it's not a persistent charge, but it's like the passive. Once he throws it 3 times in a row, there it is. And that really ups my power gain, so it's so good. My Nimrod is rank 3 6-star. Wrecked Apocalypse Boss in War. Nice, Adrian Grant. That's awesome. So awesome. Yeah, he's a beast in War. There's basically almost any mutant fight he can take and be very successful in anything with prowess. Totally crushes it. Oh man, might be a short stream tonight. Oh, okay. So tired. Okay, Human Torch, you did terrible last time. Let's see if we can do better this time. The game should install. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen one yet, to be honest, Free Fire Willy. I can imagine that it's relatively close because, yeah, it seems like it just should be. Should be about time to get it. Let's see. Do appreciate. Ooh, it was unblockable. I didn't really see that, so I was lucky, to be honest. I was just not really paying attention. Okay, SP2. Okay, let's fury it up. Not fury it up. Let's get my. Oh boy, that's a big power sting. Whoa, I love it. Love it. I love it when I see a mutant. When I see a mutant boss, yeah, I agree. It's so much fun. Half a mutant. Oh, half a mutant. Like there's a bunch of mutants. Yeah, no doubt. Are there any mutant fights he's not good at, Adrian? I'm curious. Is there any time you're like, no, it's not a good Nimrod fight? Trying to think. Oh, I once fought a Domino mini boss, and then I died. It did not go well because she was on that one where every time she gets a debuff on, she gets like 70% of bar of power. And the problem with Nimrod's special is that they always put a debuff on, so it's just feeding her power. Granted, I was like 1 instant away from just totally winning the fight. It was a prowess fight too, because she gains prowess. I think that's aggression prowess, and so I was ready to do the prowess, and I sort of took a risk to do a 5-hit combo to change my states, and she evaded that last hit and then absolutely wrecked me with a special too, and that was absolutely it. And so that was the only time I feel like it was not a great, but I feel like I played pretty terribly. I think he would be fine. Just have to play better. Let's see. And also with an indestructible boost, I was fine, but then I think I got hit and like lost it instantly. So I mean, it was basically more my fault than Nimrod's fault. Hey, what's up, Les? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, that's true. Bishop is not great. Yep. I find like I don't mind Bishop too much, but everyone says it's not great, so just sort of gone with that. But yeah, I guess is it because when he eats the prowesses, you get all this damage on him? I can't remember why. Or maybe when we put the shocks on, it's energy attack, and the energy attacks like build up his prowess, and that like reflects the damage. There's something that he does to you that is not great. It must be unblockable specials or unblockable SP1. Okay, let's get She-Hulk style going. The 2 Furies, that means he really wants to throw it good. I'm gonna do 4-hit combos. 1, 2, 3, 4, and intercept. Whoops. Intercept. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'll throw a special. Good. The Fury's refreshed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backdraft. Oh, not backdrafting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Throw your special, please. There it is. Okay, lost 2 of my Furies. Not great. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backdraft. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backdraft. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. Throw an extra kick in it. Come on, special. Good. Got 2 of them. I'm not getting as many Furies as 1. Yeah, 4, but there it is. That's totally, this is like MSD style playing. I've tried to be able to do it, but he's 100 times better. And man, if you can get like 10 Furies on you, woo! I mean, you just start crushing your fights, crushing it. I agree, Captain Bishop is the only one I can think of. He's not great enough. The direct damage from Purified, okay, and that's it. When you purify the prowesses, I assume? Nimrod, I'm the mutant destroyer. Bishop, I'm gonna end this whole man's career. Yes, that's pretty much correct. That is very correct. Okay, I need someone who's going to do a bunch of, heavies. So the nice thing about this, with the Fantastic Four, you probably haven't noticed this, but Reed becomes like Void as he puts on debuffs. As his debuffs are on, they do a nice, like, constant trickle of damage, which is so cool. And like if you spam your SB1, you can get a bunch of them on there. So I think it's up to like 1,000 a tick. So take a look. So you see that 600? Oh no, now it's 1,000. Maybe because of the when the parry is on, yeah, it's like 800. So you can put on so many, which is really cool. Very, very, very cool. Okay, I knew the SP1's coming. Fine. Gotta knock her down. Oh, I missed the parry. I hate when I miss the parry. The Katy parry. Oh no, and I got hit. No, don't lose my debuffs, please. This is my biggest fear in the world. Okay, well at least I kept them. And look at that, 1,200. I'm gonna go SP1, put a bunch of them on. Boom, boom, boom. This is gonna be great because she's gonna die. So, yeah, Mr. Fantastic, whew, he's a pretty cool champion. When he's with the Fantastic Four team, that void-likeness is amazing, amazing. Just like really like takes him to another level. A lot of champions you need though to make him do that though. So not that feasible, but when it works, super fun. Okay, here's gonna be my last fight, and then we'll probably have some Alliance Quest energy. Perfect. I used all but one of my energy. Didn't get the energy bug because I didn't run out. Hooray! Let's talk about small victories. Let's go with Reed again. He's so much fun. Put these on. Look how many. 9. I'm pretty good now about learning how to keep up my my persistent charges. I made such a huge mistake in war. I was just trying to bait on a special, and it was taking so long, and I was like, oh, I need a heavy, and I missed a parry like that and had to like run away, and then I lost all of my pre-fights, and then I finished the fight, and I was down to like 2 pre-fights. I was like, oh no, that's so awful. But then I did a fight with him, gained enough back that I could put a 3 on my last fight, but that's like the saddest feeling. Like this is gonna be hard because I can't really heavy him, because I don't know if I can parry him. I think he's gonna be immune to my parries. Yep, he is stun immune. Okay, so this might be terrible. I just have to get to my SB2 to do him. Okay. Yeah, this might have been the wrong choice. Let's see, we heavy. Ooh, okay, we counted heavy him. It's like one thing I wasn't sure if I could do or not. Okay, and I wanted to throw his SP1. Oh, I parried him. Blink. Okay, good. Got them all refreshed. SP1, please. Oh, throw your SP1. Why aren't you throwing your SP1? There it is. Oh, I tried to dodge it and did terrible. Okay. Throw the SP2. It's going to knock him down and put 2 of each on him. So, hooray. It takes a long time to knock him down, so I have to be... Oh, did it put 2 of them on? Maybe it didn't. Okay. Kick. I love the countering him. That's great. Ooh, he's unblockable, but then it disappeared. Okay, throw your SP1, please. Because I want you to... Dexed it and countered it. Incredible. And I get this really... Oh no, I need to do one more, then I get the big power gain. Why did I put on 2? Yeah, I'm doing against... maybe it's against science champions. I don't put it in. Oh, that time I did not dex it. Yep, that's science. I mean, skill champions. I don't get it. Oh no, I fell over dead. No. Let's see. Nimrod, oh. Hey, Nate Keel, what's going on? Hey, Kabam Zero, what's going on, my friend? Becomes debuff immune after 10 debuffs. That I mostly knew. I knew it was something, and I knew you started with a bunch, so... hope all's well with you, Kabam Zero. Absolutely enjoying the game. You know, I didn't think like the SIG ability, sorting by SIG ability would be that useful, but I've used it a bunch, to be honest. I love using it. Like, how many SIGs does everyone have? And it's really, really nice, especially when I'm trying to decide who to use them on, too. Yeah, I thought it's much more helpful than I had anticipated. I'm trying to think. What are the quality of life things that I would say? I told you about the buy all. You said that might be complicated for deals. And oh, here it is. Oh, it just happened. Okay. So my last thing I'd want is like when you do a chapter, you get a choice to replay or go to the next one. So if you finish it for the first time, it says play next. And if you finish it now, it says replay. Is there any way, well, I'm sure there is, but if there's any way when you do it for the first time that you have the replay option? So I guess you'd have 4 buttons. You'd have, I can't remember, exit quests, something else, open crystals, replay, or play next. Because, yeah, then I have to exit out and go back in. I mean, again, it's like small scale, thing I have to deal with, but that would be a good, for me, a good, like just a little small quality of life improvement would be to be able to, when I do it for a first time, also then go right back into the replay. Because I'm very, like, what's the word? I think most people do completion, but I'm very OCD in that I like to complete or to explore 100% before I move on to the next one. So I never want to. Yeah, I was wondering about the space. I mean, to be honest, the open crystal button, I feel like that's one personally I've never used. I think that's one of the choices. I'd have to go back on my stream to look. Let me see if I can go back on my stream and see real quick what are the choices. There's the fight. So right now, this fight has. So here I am. I'm just on my. So I have 3 things I see. I see. Whoops, I lost it. See. To make it bigger. Back to quest, replay, and something champions. Back to quest, replay, and does that use champions? I have to play it now. Is it reset champions? Upgrade. Oh, upgrade champions. Yes, the upgrade champion. Yeah, I can honestly say I've never worried about being able to go from that screen to the upgrade champion. So if it was me, I would get rid of the upgrade champion and have the replay and play next. But I know you have a whole list of ideas that you are working on, and I'm sure all extremely good. Okay, let's do my last alliance quest fight, and then we got some fun crystal openings to do. I have the mythic and the 2 Cavalier Nexus. I can't remember what it's called, like shapeshifter crystals, and I really want Spider-Man 2099. I mean, you can, again, the chances are low, but if you're telling me there's a chance, then I'm going to do it. So we'll open those up. But first, a little Venom Duck time. Oh, I missed my parry. Never good. Good way to start. A little medium heavy. Get some extra Living Abyss charges on him. Now let's do some baiting. Oh, nice. I love it when he throws his special really quick. SP1. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now if you could throw it again, please, that'd be very helpful. Nice. Okay. Now mini attacking. I'm going to be unblockable. I love it. Love it when I get unblockable. Ooh, I might go for the SP1 because I think I'll get better healing with the SP1. Hopefully I kill him. I did not kill him. Yes, I did kill him. Whew, okay. I think might have been doing it. Hey, Enzo, is the visual unit bug fixed from battle chips? I have no idea, to be honest. Dean Bex. I actually have no idea. Where's it? Dean Bay? There's a city very close to me, spelled B-E-X, and we call it Bay. Oh, I mean, that's obviously the French pronunciation. Like as you get the wrong amount of units, I don't even know what this is. I have a lot of battle chips. I don't know. This is what I do with my battle chips. I have almost 2 million now. I wait until the Greater Gifting Crystal event, and I usually open up 1 million, and then sometimes I've had a couple mods who've been really, really helpful. So I open a million battle chips in their honor, and whatever amount of units I get, I buy them grading gifting crystals with it. Did for Axe last year, maybe DJ, maybe Axe and DJ is the only 2 people I've ever done this for. But any idea when the energy fix is going to happen for Android? Yes, someone else asked about, said the Android fix wasn't alive yet. Okay, so now crystal times. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Let's see, we have these. What are they called? I think called shape-shifting crystals. Cavalier Nexus. Ooh, I forgot. 5 of these. I forgot I got these from the... where did I get these from? I think a long time ago, maybe when I bought the daily card. I think that's it. It was in review from Google. Oh yeah, hopefully that means soon. Okay, well let's just pop open these. Maybe we'll get our Spider 2099 here, and that'll be it. Open 5, let's go. Come on, 6 stars, especially Spider 2099. The triple 4-star. We'll go with Rogue. She's my favorite of the 3. Come on, 6 star, 6 star, 6 star, 6 star. Ooh, 5-star Nexus. Always happy to see. We'll take that. And oh, another 5-star Nexus and a 5-star Luke Cage. I don't know if there's any reason to get the Nexus over Luke Cage, but we'll take it. We'll see what our options are. Mephisto, Nick, and Iron Fist. Yuck. Okay, one more. Come on, 6-star. 6-star. Oh, no. We'll go with her. I like her the best. So typically means it shouldn't be too long. Hooray! Oh, that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Because I know at least 2 people in my stream are waiting for it. Back to crystals. Okay. Okay, well, that was, I guess, good. Boy, I have a lot of max sig crystals to open. Let's just pop these open real quick. See what we get. See if there's anything new. I feel like there's a few new. Oh, the triple 200. Go with Sasquatch. Super cool. Wouldn't mind awakening my Sasquatch. Oh, look at this. Awaken now, Captain America. So, I'm actually not going to awaken him because my goal with these is really just to get max sig crystals. So whenever I can, just sig 200, and like when I just open regular crystals, or if I really want to awaken them, I have like a bazillion 5-star awakening gems, so I'll use that. So in honor of Master Devil Gaming, we'll go with Nightcrawler. And there it is. There's my 2 Nexi. Ah, yes, definitely. Super thank you, Kabam Zero. Okay, and now what do we have? Now we have the big ones. Here they come. Come on, these give me an incredibly good chance, comparatively, of getting that Spider 2099, because you can see he is one of, like, 24 champions. I'm not sure how many in there, but he's right at the bottom. There's actually a few. Captain Britain I would like. Omega Sentinel, there'd be awakening on her. Last time I got so excited, it was a 5-star awakening and not a 6-star. Trying to think, Guillotine 2099 would be good. Anyone else I need? Venom the Duck, Thor Ragnarok is always good. Mr. Fantastic could use more SIGs on him. Same with Morningstar. There's a bunch of champions that I would not mind putting, but Captain Britain and Omega Sentinel and Spider 2099 are the 3 big ones that I would love to get in this. Okay, let's do it. Open 4. Here it comes. Come on. 6-star Spider. Oh boy, that 5-star always looks like a 6-star to me, but fine. It will take a 5-star and not bad. Come on, 6-star, 6-star, 6-star. Oh, 6-star She-Hulk. Wow, I use her a lot. Her SIG ability is nice to have. I don't think SIGs make a huge difference. I mean, they certainly help, and they're certainly good, so hooray, hooray. But ooh, I like, is it true of all champions? No, her green smoke is anime in the background. Very nice. She's an awesome champion. I use her a lot in war, especially with the attacker tactic. It's crazy. Okay, let's get another one. Greedy. More. Oh, there's Groot. Oh, Groot. Had to make one appearance at least. Come on, 6-star, 6-star, 6-star. Oh, wow. Double Captain Sam and the 6-star. I already awakened him. I actually don't know how good or bad his awaken ability is. No, and that was not very helpful, but we will absolutely take a nice double 6-star. Wow, not the 6-star I wanted, but 2 weeks in a row I got 6-star Captain Marvel from those crystals. Nice, Adrian Grant. Oh, unless it's the one who's not the good one. But wow, okay, that's super cool. Love that I got some SIGs on both of those. Always extremely helpful. More SIGs to everyone. Okay, now we got the Mythic. Come on, Mythic. If we could only get the Mythic, that would be amazing. Because, yeah, again, there's 3 champions I want. I feel like I've used up all my luck, but who knows? Maybe there's a little left lying around. Boy, look at this. 108. I have 56 of those. That's a lot of shards. Come on, Mythic. So, Mega Sentinel, Captain Britain, or Spider-Man 929, please, as a 6-star. 13 spins. We're just going to let it spin. This will be our crystal du jour. Let's see if anyone else, while this thing's spinning around, is on that we can raid. And let's see that amazing 6-star Spider 2099. He's like the champion I absolutely want the most right now. He'd be incredible. He's definitely the one that's missing. Hey, Metaphors, you're back just in time. Oh, no. No one's on. No. Carlos 85 is, but... Ooh, look at all these Captain Britons. Come on back, Captain Britain. 6-star. Oh, no. No. 5-star, 1-star. Crystal is not great value, to be honest. But, as I said, since there's a chance of getting one of those... Hey, Mark Prasad, what's up, saying? Enzo. Just opening a few crystals that I bought a few days ago, but wait till I streamed again. And I did okay. I mean, 2 6-stars is nothing to complain about. Oh, let's go to the upgrade champion button. Since I never push this button, now I have. Let's just take a look at Cap Sam. I'm curious what his SIG ability. I know it's useful to have. Just don't know if it's useful to have lots of SIGs. Where are you, Cap Sam? There are info. The answer is Vibranium Enhanced Exo 8 Falcon. Let's see. Like on lasts 2 seconds. Attack rate is increased. Okay, it's always good. Inflict 2 ruptures. Most of it is just awakening. 1 is only scalable. The second one is just a non-scalable. Inflicts a sap charge. Okay. An opponent fails or misses due to low ability accuracy and instant rupture. Seems okay. So, they should rename legendary crystals as false advertising. They say there's a 20% chance. Seems like that's about right. I mean, of course, the real is much different, but yeah, the real is just for fun. Okay, prepare yourself for Giant Enzo. So big. There I am. Wow, Godzilla. Good stream, everyone. Sorry I was late. Sorry I missed the last couple of days. Tomorrow, my friends want me to be social. So I would say limited chance I'll be streaming tomorrow night. But definitely be back Sunday. Hopefully Lefty can do some incursions, so I should be around. But yeah, I'd give it like 25% chance for tomorrow. I feel like, it's like I feel like I need to be social just because if not, I'll just sit here on my own with my cat all the time. But because I love being like introverted. But on the other hand, I'm like, you should actually go out and see other humans and hang out with them. Good for my French too. Okay, everyone, that's going to do it for tonight. No one to rate, unfortunately. No one else is on. Sad times, but you can just watch old episodes of the FRENZONE, I guess. Anyway, hope to see you again soon, either tomorrow night or Sunday. As I always say, please, everyone, stay safe, happy, and healthy. Same for your family, same for your friends. And until then, this is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki, wishing everyone a bonne nuit, gute Nacht, and good evening. Bye-bye.